Oh no! A giant Sonic has attacked our village. Everyone is panicking, screaming. Everything is being destroyed right before our eyes. We need to act fast. There's no time. Mikey, grab a shovel, a pickaxe, and anything else you can find. We need to build a bunker, deep underground, strong and safe. Otherwise, we won't survive. I'll start digging here, near the big rock. Underneath it will be the safest. You gather supplies, stone, iron, wood. Everything will help. Hurry, Sonic is getting closer. We'll only survive if we act fast.
Let's run before it's too late. I'm grabbing everything we need, shovel, torches, some food. We can't stay here. That Sonic will destroy everything. Get to that big rock and start digging. I'll cover you. We have to survive, no matter what.
Here's the entrance to our bunker, but it's way too small. If we leave it like this, we simply won't fit. We need to make it much bigger. Widen the corridors, create extra rooms for storing supplies, food, and maybe even a resting area. I suggest we dig both sideways and downward to build a multi-level system. The deeper we go, the safer we'll be. Mikey, grab a shovel, I'll light some torches, and let's start expanding our shelter before Sonic finds us. We don't have much time. This tool will really help us do everything so much faster. I don't even know how we managed without it before. Look, Mikey, it doesn't just dig several times faster, it also barely breaks. With it, we'll be able to carve out a huge space for our bunker in just a few minutes. I suggest we split up. I'll smooth the walls and place torches, and you dig new tunnels. We'll quickly create a large space where we can finally place beds, chests, food, and of course, our favorite toilet. The main thing is, don't stop. We don't know if that giant Sonic is still tracking us. Speed is our salvation now, and this tool gives us the edge. We finally finished digging. It was hard work, but we did it. Now it's time to build a ladder to the surface. We need a convenient and quick exit from the bunker, especially in case we need to escape urgently. I'll start building the ladder right in the center of the main room, leading straight to the top. That way, it'll be both convenient and safe. Mikey, while I place the steps, you can work on reinforcing the top opening to keep out rain or intruders. We need proper ventilation and protection, but most importantly, everything has to work quickly and smoothly. Now that the ladder is done, we can finally start building the walls. I suggest we use white stone. It's strong, looks great, and will make our bunker feel brighter inside. We'll start with the main room, and the walls need to be thick to withstand any impact or pressure from outside. I'll begin laying the first layer, and you, Mikey, can help from below. Hand me the blocks or reinforce the corners. We need to do everything properly because this is our only shelter. Once the walls are up, we can start thinking about the interior. But first, protection.
All right, I'm grabbing the blocks now. We've got this. You're right. Strong walls are the most important thing. I'll reinforce the corners and add a double layer where it's most vulnerable. The white stone looks great. Feels like we're building a real underground home, not just a bunker.
Yes, that's a great idea. White stone looks a bit cold, and the gold will add warmth and coziness. I'd suggest placing golden blocks in the corners or using them as decorative stripes along the walls. It'll not only make the bunker look nicer, but also lift our mood, like we're not in a shelter, but in a luxurious hideout. Just don't overdo it, or it'll look like a treasure vault. Also, the gold can help us find our way if we expand the bunker into more tunnels later. Great! Everything with the gold is ready. Now we need to finish the white walls. They will give our village strength and light. We work together, each putting in effort and time, so the building becomes a true defense against enemies and a symbol of hope for all villagers. Great that we finished the walls, but now we need to extend the bunker because all the rooms just won't fit in this space. I suggest digging deeper and wider to create extra rooms for storage, relaxation, and maybe even a small research lab. It's important to have spacious and comfortable corridors so we can move quickly in case of danger. Mikey, let's split up. I'll handle the room planning, and you start clearing the area for expansion. We need a large, comfortable, and reliable shelter that can withstand anything.
That's great, JJ. But the first room definitely has to be a bathroom because my stomach is really twisting. I won't hold it in otherwise. We can start with the essentials for rest and safety, but a bathroom is the top priority. After that, we can build the bedroom, kitchen, and everything else. So let's make the bathroom as soon as possible so I can focus on other things calmly. We can't do without comfort here.
I agree, Mikey. A bathroom is definitely the first thing we need to build. We can't live here without it, especially in such a difficult situation, hiding from that huge monster. I'll start planning the bathroom, spacious enough with room for a bathtub so we can keep clean and comfortable. We'll also make good drainage so water doesn't stagnate and ventilation to avoid bad smells. After the bathroom, we'll move on to the bedroom because we need rest to be ready for any dangers. The kitchen and storage will come next to help us survive long term. I'm sure that together we'll make this bunker a real home. Safe and cozy, even in the middle of chaos outside. All right, Mikey, now I'll get started on building the bedroom. I want to make it cozy and warm so we can rest well after hard days in the bunker. I plan to put a double bed with a soft mattress, some shelves for our things, and warm blankets. I'll also create soft lighting so it's not too bright, and we can relax. The bedroom won't be too big, but spacious enough to be comfortable. Mikey, when I finish, will you help me with the decor and furniture arrangement? I believe this space will become our real refuge from everything happening outside. Now it's time to make the most important place in our bunker, the kitchen. It's where we'll cook food, store supplies, and even relax a bit at the table. I plan to make the kitchen spacious, with a big table in the middle where we can eat together and discuss plans. I'll install a stove for cooking, shelves for dishes, and cabinets for food storage. It's also important to have a fridge to keep fresh food longer. I'll make the lighting bright so cooking is easy even at night. Mikey, we'll also need water, so we'll put in a small faucet and sink. The kitchen will be the heart of our bunker, a place where we regain strength and stick together even in the toughest times.
That sounds absolutely amazing, JJ. The kitchen will really become the heart of our bunker where we can not only cook but also relax and plan our actions. I like the idea of a big table. We can gather together and keep our spirits high. I'm ready to help with installing tiles, furniture, and of course making sure everything works smoothly. Let's not forget the water supply. I'll make sure the water flows steadily and stays clean. Together, we'll make our bunker a true home where even in the scariest moments we'll feel comfortable and safe.
The kitchen turned out great. Now it's time to make our music corner. I want to have a piano, synthesizer, and guitar here. It will help us relax and forget about all the troubles. Music will be our salvation in this underground world. We can play together, create new melodies, and just lift our spirits. I'll put a chair nearby to sit comfortably and listen. I'll also make good acoustics so the sound is clear and pleasant. Mikey, will you help me arrange the instruments? I think this place will become our favorite spot in the bunker. That's it. Our bunker is finished, Mikey. Now let's go up to the surface and see how it looks from above. You know, I'm really nervous because we put so much effort and time into this, and now we can finally see the result. The best part is that our bunker is almost invisible from outside. It blends perfectly with the landscape, like it's part of nature, not a dangerous shelter. That's very important because the giant monster won't be able to find us here. I'm proud that we managed to build such a reliable and comfortable home in the toughest conditions.